Listen, if y'all don't even know how this year has been going, July has been a Julyer. It's been messy already. It is your girl, Candy Hustle, and we are about to get into some things. We are on the What's Good Candy episode, and that's where I talk about, some tea and all of that good stuff. Let's get into it right now. This is Dope Chick with Ambition podcast, baby. Let's go. Yo, what's up? Y'all, July has been a lot, and I know y'all probably like, Candy, where are your episodes? Here they go. Here they go. Y'all mad nosy. I shouldn't have to tell y'all what's going on, but I'm going to tell y'all what's been going on. We got CEOs booed up like they're not married, getting exposed by Coldplay. That was a Coldplay, right? We got Nicki Minaj doing what Nicki Minaj do. That's my girl, and I'm going to stick beside her, but at the same time, I'm going to tell her about herself. Nicki, come here. You doing too much. We got to talk about that. And I have somebody in the building with me that's going to get into these things with me. She is from Boston. Her name is Indi. She be having the tea, y'all. And she's from Gen Z. They be doing the most. But I love her down. I met her at an event, and she was acting like she ain't have no friends. But now, all of a sudden, I be seeing her outside with mad people. So I thought we was going to be besties, even though she's younger than I. Indi, what's up with that?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Indi with the Tea, and I'm definitely a millennial, okay? Don't put me with them ratchets, them YNs. But
Hold on. You're not a millennium.
I am. I'm
What's
like
the year?
97.
97.
I think 97 does not qualify as Gen Zer.
According to Google.
We'll have to look it up.
Google be lying though, my friend.
Right.
Google is free.
ChatGPT at this point.
Look, Google is free, but it's not always accurate. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, you're one of us?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. What
the
up?
last research I did.
What up? Millennial? What is it? Millennium?
Millennium.
How do you
one
pronounce?
of them?
Oh, okay. The M?
Millennium.
You're not a G though.
No.
Oh, okay. You're repping
No.
the M set.
Definitely.
My bad. But she acted like she didn't have any friends. Why did you act like that?
I don't want to say act. I think I was definitely in a place where I was shipped in transition between friendships for sure.
This is a baddie moment. I'm confronting her. Why did you act like
that? But I definitely, I am a people person. So I honestly, my dad always told me you don't have friends, you have acquaintances. So I definitely will say I have a bunch of acquaintances. But friends, I try to keep it tight because I've been burned. That's just from me to you.
I'll accept that. But I thought that you didn't know anyone like me.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I will take accountability. I'm sorry if I gave that off because I definitely didn't mean to. I know some people but no friends. I just don't get those two confused.
You're an Aries.
I am.
Yeah,
Fire
social.
sign.
Yeah, social butterflies.
You know?
Yeah, I know people. I was misled. I'm a Scorpio, so
She
you
was
guys know
misled.
I'm hurt. Y'all know we're emotional.
We went to one event. I said hey to a few people.
No, y'all. She was in the corner by herself like me. We'll
That's when we first met. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when we followed up on the meeting, I was with some girls, but I wasn't really with them.
No, the follow up on the meeting was the Podfest.
Okay, true.
Yep.
That
you
was
came to
good.
support me. You
Yep,
were my PR
definitely.
girl. You were supporting. That was great. Yep.
Had a good
And then
time.
the next time. Oh wait, hold on. But then you were talking to people.
I was.
Then I realized that you knew you were in the city. Indi in the city. Y'all.
Indi in the city. Okay,
And then
that's a
I
new
looked
one.
at her social media and I saw this girl was outside with a red lip. And I said, wait, hold on. Hold on. She's popping.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I
popping.
love that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're all that in a bag of chips.
Okay, you
Doritos.
too, babe. We're both dope chicks with ambition.
I love it. All right, y'all. So I'm over it. I'm done being emotional. But no, we're about to get into it because, like I said, she is Indi with the Tea.
Yes, ma'am.
And I wanted her to be my guest co-host this month because we are going to get into some things. And it's been a lot. I'm going to try to, touch what we can because she is a busy girl. You have an event to go to after this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to talk about an event that you also worked that occurred this month here in Atlanta.
Yes.
And they did really have some good feedback by those who attended the event. So we're going to hold off and talk about that in a moment.
Uh-huh.
But let's get into what we can. Let's talk about Tyler Perry getting sued. Do you think Tyler really is doing what he's being accused of?
I want to say that Tyler Perry has definitely had some accusations put up against him, but part of me thinks this is a money grab.
Mm.
I'm
Okay.
kind of conflicted. Like, I don't think that things are like maybe inaccurate, or I mean, some things can be definitely stretched, but I definitely feel like money grab. Like, I feel like sometimes when people don't get what they want or they're expecting a lot more, they do stuff like this, like try to embarrass you.
Right, because the texts that were released, they didn't really quite, say too much.
Yeah.
And then, well, the person that's accusing him he's an actor. His name is Derek Dixon, and he filed a lawsuit for $260 million.
Right.
And he's alleging that Tyler Perry did like sexual harassment. So he kept those receipts.
Right.
Why are you keeping receipts?
If you don't have an ulterior motive.
Right. Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to downplay any type of, victims. If you guys have experienced anything, that's the fine line that
Exactly.
you have to like be careful not to like make people feel bad about speaking out.
Right.
If you have ever experienced anything like this, anybody that's made you feel uncomfortable, sexual harassment, sexual assault, anything like that, speak up. Use your voice immediately. Please do not sit on that. Don't be afraid, please. But don't put yourself in situations where you're trying to have someone do those things to you just so that you can sue them for financial gain.
Right. A build up. I know it's such a sticky topic, and it's like, to me though, when you're constantly trying to collect evidence, the motive, to me, it changes.
Right.
Because if you're truly a victim, you're not caring about money for compensation. You want justice to be served. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to all this money stuff, that's immediately when it's just hard for me to like be like, yeah, like there's real life victims that aren't getting money for what they are, but they want something to actually be done to the person, the reprimand. They want their people to be reprimanded.
That makes sense. And people will say, who are you to judge? We are active citizens here in America.
It's in our face.
We would have to be jury. We have to do jury duty. So I would have to, sit on cases like this. We have a right to judge.
And like, if he is a victim, that's fine too. But I don't know, the way things pan out, it's just, like I said, it's sticky.
Yeah, it's giving shady business.
Yeah, shady. Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna continue to watch and see what may have occurred. But he spoke out, and Now we also have to talk about this that came out. Sean Diddy Combs was found not guilty of sex trafficking and racketeering in his case, but he was found guilty of violating the Mann Act in the federal trial. So he's still in custody pending the sentence. That was a very heavy trial to witness. There was a lot of things that came out. I feel like I was in the middle with a lot of things. I was not here for the domestic violence. No woman should be abused. No man should jump on a woman the way that he did. No woman should jump on a man. Adults should keep your hands to yourself. Period. I don't feel like he should be sentenced for what they're trying to sentence him for, like the prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
What's your POV on this?
I mean, I guess I see it as this was just more of a humiliation thing. I think that if they was really trying to come for real stuff, they missed the target. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes when you're in these high positions and you rub people the wrong way, they only try to target you with your reputation. And that's the best way in these type of lights is just reputation. That's why, he was found not guilty on a lot of stuff, is because it was just a monkey show. I don't know. I just feel like it was a joke. I feel like the whole trial was a joke, and I do think that he is probably responsible for like certain things that happen in the entertainment business, but we weren't really talking about that during this trial. I definitely don't think so. I feel
Right.
like it was more for embarrassment than anything else.
So do you think it's like over for him?
No. Unfortunately not. I think that, yeah, like reputation wise, it was definitely something that might have brought his reputation down, but with someone with so much power, sometimes it's hard to really shake that. Even with Trump, to be, quite frank, like Trump has done so many bad things in our face over and over to the people, and still, when you have a certain amount of power, you still have a certain amount of reign. So
I mean,
he has fans still. I mean, Diddy still has fans. Like, he still has supporters. I'm not saying I'm one of them. I don't support a lot of the stuff he did. I'm a girl's girl. I will say that all the time. So when it comes to women taking advantage of them in any type of way, I'm just not a fan. So I'm not going to be a supporter. But I think there's supporters out there 1,000%.
right. As far as me still supporting him, I know how to separate the art from the man. Will I still listen to the old music?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to listen to his music any longer. As far as him coming out and, releasing new things, I really can't tell. I think that he may be like, yo, I'm not doing anything unless to raise my young child. I really can't call it right now.
Right.
But as far as like what he put out in the past, that's still gonna be in my playlist. I'm not even gonna hold y'all in front like, oh, I'm gonna remove. I'm not about to
But I mean,
act like I'm gonna
I
do
think
that.
it's weird that like none of his like these people right before all this stuff went down that was like ride or die Diddy like in the celebrity and entertainment life. They were real quiet on the hush hush during his whole like processing and everything that he had going on. So my kind of question is how he feels about not really having any support from the people that he put around himself for years and years, decades and decades. Now, when he comes back out, what that's going to look like for him, because it's like, are you going to be having these parties still? Are you not like the quote unquote freak offs or whatever, but
I
his
don't know.
actual engaging parties where he had people there? Are you still inviting these people that didn't support you? Like, I just feel like dynamics are going to be off. But I don't know. People move weird when money's involved. I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
He's definitely gonna have like new faces because that
Yeah.
guy Charlie that was there supporting him. Like, who is this guy? Like, he was definitely there wearing free puff shirts,
Right.
and you weren't there when the success was happening. I mean, I don't recall seeing you, but now you're there at his court cases. So
He'll definitely have new supporters as well.
yeah, he's gonna have new supporters, new faces, and this new phase of life. But the old people, CVJ may pop up.
Yeah. I
But
mean, he had certain people that stuck beside him. To each his own.
yeah, so
That's
I
all
don't
I can
know.
say with that one is to each his own.
Like Mary, she's disassociated, and then she got into the whole beef with his baby
His
mom.
baby mama.
So I don't think she's gonna be on that.
But that's
Auntie
how you
Mary
know.
any
It's just
longer.
like you don't know what happens behind the scenes, so it's like best to like kind of be quiet on it sometimes.
Yeah, we just
Because
gotta
it's
wait
like,
and see.
yeah, that's all you can do. Unless it's in your face, you don't freaking know.
You don't really know at all. Now, another one. It's just been our black men have been doing a lot of legal situations. They just been in the news for the legal battles. But we have one, excuse me, who said that I'm not gonna, you know, go too far with it, and he paid Shannon Sharpe.
Did he pay?
When they say they settle and they make that announcement, that
I
means that
thought
they
it was
pay
dismissed.
because he settled.
Oh.
And the OnlyFans girl said she retired.
Oh, yeah. So she got paid. She
Mhm.
got her money. I mean, I think, I don't know. When it comes to black men, I feel like generational trauma has caused them to be just a mess sometimes. Honestly, I just feel like Shannon Sharpe, white girls, you get what you get. I don't know. I just feel like it's their own. They walk themselves into their own mess.
I just can't believe that he even lined himself up like that. Like
I
at that
can
big
though.
grown age.
I can. I can. These. I mean, especially the ones that talk the most don't be having a lot to say. And you know what I'm saying? Like you talk
Shannon do
the
run that mouth,
most,
honey.
you don't have a lot to say. Of course, you're walking yourself into dumb things like that. But it's crazy because also people in the entertainment industry tried to warn him. They tried to be like, stay away from girls, like, and he don't take heed to other people's advice. So if you have to pay a settlement, it's your own pockets, honey. You walked yourself into that.
That man said, "Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pay."
I didn't feel a lick of bad. I didn't feel a lick of bad, okay? Not even a tiny bit.
Let me see who else has been in the court system. Let me look at my docket.
I don't be feeling bad for these grown men. I'm sorry.
We had Shannon. Who else was on there that I wanted to talk about? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, now this is ridiculous. This just came up, and this was foolish. 50 Cent is suing his baby mom. Now, 50 Cent was trolling heavily Diddy because Jane Doe is clearly, we already knew,
mama, right.
his baby mom, Daphne Joy. And so he was trolling his second baby mom. Now he's trolling and going in and suing the first baby mom because she was never supposed to speak about him and his life, or she signed over her life rights to him in 2007. I don't know what that contract, or maybe she didn't really know. And now he's suing her because she's been going on podcasts or even talking about certain things on live, and she's pretty much debunking his persona of him saying that he got shot 9 times. She said it was 5. Because she said she was there.
Right.
She said that he wasn't really like a big drug dealer. She said he was like a stick-up kid. She said that he didn't have all of this. She said that she funded a lot of stuff for him. He didn't have money how he did. And so that's pretty much messing up what everybody once believed. So it's making him seem like he wasn't as authentic as he made it seem. So they were asking her why he said 9 times. He said because Tupac got shot 7. He wanted to do 9 to sensationalize.
Like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right, to up his
but
value.
She said it was 5 because she was there. And she calls him Boo Boo because that's what his name is, Boo Boo, from the hood. So because she has the tea, she knows all of the stuff.
Right.
And then she goes on to say how he set their house on fire because like there was evidence and they was going to court.
So she's telling it all.
And he didn't like that.
Yeah, he's going to have a bruised ego, but everybody knows 50 Cent is sensitive, so.
Child. Sensitive and will sue.
Sensitive and will sue, troll,
yes.
Ruin your life, take everything from you.
Right. So we got to see what happens with that. Now, somebody else, we're still in Queens. Now we're going to go to the queen.
The queens and queens.
My girl, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, my girl.
Are you a Barb?
Nope. I will say I like Nicki Minaj's music, but I'm not a Barb. I wouldn't say I'm anything. Okay. I'm Indi Wit The Tea.
I know that's right. You are an individual.
An individual, for
I
sure.
am Indi. She is independent. Okay, so I am an OG Barb.
Okay, period.
But I'm not one of those Barbs that go, I'm an
Yeah,
older Barb.
go in, right.
Yeah,
Just
because
a supporter.
Nikki and I are the same age.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, Nick?
Hey.
I don't like what Nick is doing publicly. And it's just, I understand what she's doing, but I think that the execution isn't coming across correctly.
Agreed.
So for all of those people who are just like, this girl is on drugs, she's crazy, she's da-da-da. A few things can be true.
Right.
But again, I don't know what she got going on, so I can't go ahead and sign off on it.
Right.
Nikki had previously been open about using pills. She mentioned that previously. I don't know if she's on it now. She's never, and she's also denied any type of coke use.
Right.
So I'm going to stick beside her and say, no coke. Who am I to say her drug when she told you what she's used before?
She's dabbled in, right.
She said, I use pills and potion.
Right.
Pills. She's already told you. So everybody wants to bet she's a coke rancy, da-da-da. Nikki has recently gone back and forth with Roc Nation, and she's going after Desiree Perez, Jay-Z, and she's supporting Desiree's daughter, Damori. So the situation is that Nicki Minaj feels as though Roc Nation and Desiree particularly has been, messing with her coins and her bag on the back end. And then Jay-Z had a situation with Tidal, brought her in as a stakeholder, and for some reason she didn't get what was due to her.
Right.
So it's been said that she didn't sign the paperwork, or the paperwork wasn't, signed correctly. She feels as though she's owed money. I don't know if $200 million is the exact number, but that's what she put out there. I don't know if it was just her saying that just to be funny or just to get people attention. But every time she tweets, she's using hashtags Justice for Damori, which is Desiree's daughter. She's using the media to bring attention to Desiree Perez's daughter and their situation. Desiree's daughter situation is her and her daughter are estranged, but Desiree allegedly has put the daughter in like mental institutions or got her hospitalized and said that she has like mental health issues or whatever. And the daughter's like, she's been lying. I guess Nikki got a hold of that and was like, yo, I'm about to work the daughter. I'm about to support your daughter, getting y'all business, because you got in my business. I already know what she's doing, but is going about it like a spiral.
Yeah.
Desiree Perez worked with the federales in the past, and when she was a CI for the federales, she still got embraced by Roc Nation, Jay-Z and all of them. Nikki's on some, if y'all from the streets, how is she a rat being embraced, a snitch being embraced? If these are the codes of the streets, how is she embraced? I'm now being a snitch. I'm now going to do all of this stuff. Why am I not going to be embraced? So that's her angle, and that's how she's looking at it. She can be embraced. Trump gave her a pardon. Y'all work with Trump. But Wayne got a pardon too from him.
Yeah.
You're not highlighting that. So she's probably looking like it's not about Wayne, it's about her.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. So then she got into it with TDE, Punch from TDE. Allegedly, I don't know if the Barb's brought it to her attention or if she just saw it on her timeline, but he shared a song called Broken Barbies by an artist. That sent her off. But she said that in the past he had been harassing her, doing
Mm-hmm.
stuff on the back end. Again, we don't be knowing what's going on in the back end that
Exactly.
causes these things. Now, timing is very important on social media. Very important. You got to check the timelines before you tweet, before you do anything, because you can crash into something you don't even know.
Right.
Now, if I'm tweeting about my dude ain't shit, I can't stand him, but I love him, he hurt my heart, and you come on and you tweet something like, y'all got to start picking the right men.
Right.
I'm going to think that you talking about me and my dude, and I'm going to be looking like, bitch, who the fuck is you talking about? You don't know that. You going to be like, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my sister and her dude.
Mm-hmm.
And your sister and her dude could have been having something, but you didn't know that. I'm talking about me and my dude.
Yeah.
Saza come on. Saza hasn't tweeted since June. Her last tweet was in June.
Talking about SZA?
Is it Saza or SZA?
SZA. Talking about the artist, the singer?
Solana. What's her name?
The singer, right?
Yeah.
With
TDE.
With Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, SZA.
SZA. She comes on and she tweets like Mercury is in a retro.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Nikki tweets back like, what? Like, and goes in on her.
Yeah, I saw them going back and forth.
SZA, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even talking about you. Well, who are you talking about? And why would you even say that? Like, don't take the bait.
But Nikki just, I feel like Nikki is in this place of like taking it back to when she was getting into it with Megan. I just feel like Nikki she's been showing out lately.
Right.
So I feel like she's in this sensitive mode, and I feel like she takes hits that might not directly be aimed at her.
But if I'm talking about your manager and you come on and say, don't take the bait, why would, and you haven't tweeted since June, you wouldn't think that's what?
No, like those two could definitely be aligned for sure.
But the thing is that, you see what I'm saying? Her barbs probably brought it to her attention. She probably,
right.
She don't,
like, look at this.
Yeah, she didn't catch it. The barbs brought it to her attention. That's why she said something.
It's firing her off.
Right.
Exactly.
So then she went on, say her name?
SZA.
She went off on SZA and said, called her, ugly. I was like,
yeah, she went in plastic surgery.
She didn't have to go in on like that. I was like, dang. And we already know that SZA is very sensitive in her emotional her mental is not always good.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know she's just like, and she said, don't take the bait. But when I say she took that bait.
She did.
Oh
she
my
always
God.
takes the bait. I thought Nikki would just age a little bit more gracefully.
No. Say the girl name?
You said, SZA said, don't take the bait to Nikki, right?
Right.
But I'm saying Nikki always takes the bait.
No. SZA took the bait. She was telling people not to take the bait. When somebody says don't take the bait,
right?
You're saying
you're getting baited.
No. She's telling people Mercury is in the retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is haywire.
Right.
Don't take the bait.
Right.
Like, go ahead, mind your business. Nikki responds to her like, da-da-da. Next thing you know, SZA is tweeting.
Oh, you're saying
she got
SZA
baited.
Got into
yes,
it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I get you.
So then
she could have ignored it,
right?
But she fell into it.
She got into it, and Nikki rocked her world. So now they're going back and forth.
Yeah.
How you telling people don't take the bait and you got
right,
baited?
and you getting baited. Exactly, 100%. Yes, that's valid.
Yo, so Nikki's on this. Hey, you gotta ignore her when you say don't take the bait. That should have been your last
channel
thing.
It out. Exactly.
That's out. You out of here.
Because we know Nikki's on a rampant.
She's on
tangent.
Yeah, she's on. Some people have pissed her off, and you better get out the way.
Okay.
So
choo choo choo. She's
right,
like a train coming fast.
A train. So she's mad at everyone. She has an agenda, but what I said is about the execution.
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed. Because I won't discredit whatever she's saying.
Right.
That's what I will say. I won't discredit whatever she's saying. I definitely think, but I don't want to discredit a lot of things that she said in the past either way. Sometimes I'm like, I just feel like she's tripping. Like sometimes I just feel like she just, like you said, execution is everything. She doesn't like, it's like there's no grammar check before she just sets herself off. She just goes.
Well, the grammar check is there. It's the
not spelling. I'm not being legit. I'm talking about like just whole how I'm deliverance.
Okay,
like
how
all
she's
together,
gonna
not
map
her
out.
actual how she's spelling stuff.
Okay.
I definitely think she probably spells stuff right. I'm just talking like anything. You know how in the computer, it says spell check. It's checking how you about to deliver before you send it off. I just don't think she goes, let me orderly put this in like a good picture before I send out what I'm going to say regarding anything. She just goes.
I think that she just doesn't have the right people around her to be like, step back. Nobody can tell her anything.
Right.
And that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
If you're the leader of...
She has such a big platform.
Yeah, you need to have somebody to be able to talk you off the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
To help you think logical. I have people like that around me.
Just go,
Yeah, like when I get mad, and if I put something out there, like, yo, and even if I be like, yo, don't tell me to delete this shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking like, yo, son, do you really want that? And I'll probably do it like midnight, like, or 24 hours out.
Let me rethink that. That's all. Like,
and then I'll
just
go
like no
away.
PR. Like, it's just almost like you don't have a publicist speaking for you when it comes to your reputation and how you want to go about certain things. I just don't think she has that.
They have them, but now
she probably has that, but I mean, like, no one's doing it, like, actively.
Well, the role of the publicist now has changed. They pretty much only speak when they want them to. When it's now, speak to TMZ, speak to this person. The social media, I control that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, unfortunately. If she gets checked somewhere, if she has to get checked in, if something is in place, that's when something gets taken over. But she is in a space where she's so up, nobody can't, like, even her husband can't do nothing. That's the scary thing. You know, most time husbands can step in like, babe, you doing too much.
Come on. All right.
Because with the snitching thing, you're on the West Coast. And if you're making noise with them, you don't want to have trouble for your family. Those politics are different over there.
Right.
You're East Coast. You're from the East Coast. You can't be talking that words, calling that man, getting the FBI involved. She was tagging the FBI on those guys.
Yeah.
And they're from the streets. They're from, I was just like, whoa, that's intense. So hopefully, she'll chill out.
Hopefully it pans out, right?
Yeah.
I just pray for everyone's safety at this point.
Yeah. So
it gets sticky, but like I said, we don't know what happens behind closed doors. We only see what is in our face. So
right. Now, another person who's back in the courts is Jay-Z with his alleged child, Rymir. He's been saying that Jay is his father for... Did you know about that?
Sheesh, no. I mean, I briefly knew about it, but not too much.
Yeah, I just saw your eyes like, huh?
I know. My eyes were kind of going up because I'm just like, Beyonce, girl.
Well, yeah. He's been saying this for a while, and it's just like, the thing is, Jay, if you know that you fathered possibly this kid, I think a test should be given. And some people are like, well, this could open the door for any person to say, well, no, not yet.
Oh, God.
Because if you didn't sleep with their mother, then that's when it could be foolish. But
no, I thought you were going to say open the door for a lot of other stuff to come up. No. Not everybody saying he's the dad, but like, open some can of worms for different avenues for other things to be exposed.
Oh, no. People were saying that other people can say, oh, I want to test. Yeah, you slept with my... No, he allegedly slept with this woman.
Right.
This woman is now passed away. But if you know that you've slept with this woman, That's why this kid is now saying, well, has been saying, we need the test. Now, if you've never slept with her, he has never, ever not claimed that he's never slept with the mom. That's the thing. He's still not saying it. I don't know this kid. I've never slept with the mom. Now, here's the thing. As soon as he say that, I feel like somebody's going to pull out that big joker.
Yeah.
You sure you never? That's when it's going to get sticky.
Right.
So, he needs, honestly, I would say take the test, and then if you take the test, that would then tell you. Cause
that's why he don't want to take the test. He would have been took the test.
God bless you. Now,
God bless him for Beyonce's sake. I just went to that concert, so I just am a supporter of her.
Beyonce, that tour seemed like it was amazing. I wanted to go, but I just couldn't go this time around. Beyonce concerts are long.
Yeah.
They're very long. I went to the Renaissance, and I was like, okay, that was an amazing experience, but I sat this one out. I enjoyed Cowboy Carter, but I didn't enjoy the full album, so I'm like, I couldn't go for a full, set.
Yeah.
But when I saw how she did it, I was like, damn, I should have went. And she really put on for Atlanta.
Yes.
What night did you end up going?
I went night 4.
Oh!
The best of the best. Hey,
God.
I'm the best. I got to go on the best day. No,
Yo, and that was smart for you to go the last night because Jay came out. He came out on night 3 and night 4.
Yes.
I was so mad. I was like, yo, who's here? That's my favorite rapper. But Rumi was there.
Yep.
Blue was there.
Yeah.
Blue has developed into an amazing performer.
She's doing her big one.
Oh my God. And then Rumi.
Yes.
I just love it.
A star in her own light. I love it.
Yes.
I love her energy.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yo, Atlanta really got all the treats and people are so pissed off. But
They're
I'm
jealous.
like, I would have been too because I'm like, why? If we all paid high price for our tickets, I feel like every city should have got some type of treat. I wonder how they determine when you're gonna give a city a certain treat and why do they do that, because people everywhere was paying like $1,200 for the pit or floor seats or something like that.
And I'm glad I paid my little $400 compared to everything else, because I was on the floor as well. I was really in the pit, and for me to pay, I felt like for me to pay $400 and get what I felt was like thousands of dollars of an experience. I questioned the same thing.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Right. It's also the time when you get your ticket too. I learned not to rush with her.
Okay.
You want to get it closer to the act or the day of.
I got it like 2 months before.
You don't want to go early because early you go, the price is going to be high.
Right.
And then unfortunately, Beyonce, Atlanta, y'all always got to do some extra stuff. Beyonce unreleased music was stolen out of a dancer's car in Atlanta.
Not surprised.
But when you come to Atlanta, please, if you're ever in the city or just period, we need to be a clear, clean car. You don't want to leave anything in your car. I had someone in our community, my friend, well, not my friend, my neighbor. Her cousin came here from Savannah. He left a pair of Jordans in the car. Why would you do that?
No.
And we don't even live inside Atlanta. We live like 10 minutes outside of Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Little crackheads.
My boyfriend got his car broken into as well. Got a whole bunch of stuff stolen out. I was like, why did you have that in there? Child. Like, I don't leave nothing in my car for nothing. I'm like, I didn't get tints for the same reason on my car, because I was like, you should be able to see right in. Don't break in, because I don't have time for the inconvenience.
You don't have time. And it was horrible.
But I will say, back to Beyonce, her show, night 4, was incredible. I cried like 3 times. And mind you, this was my first Beyonce show, period. And I'm not a beehiver. I love, like, old Beyonce. To me, it was like that was when I was in my Beyonce era, like high school. I would say like 8th grade to high school. I loved Beyonce, like, from If I Was a Boy, 1+1, like, just loved her down, ate her up. Drunken Love era too. The Beyonce Carter, Cowboy Carter, I did like, 16 Carriages, of course. I loved that one. And then Texas Hold'em, I liked that one too. I didn't too much listen to the rest, but when I went to the show, I didn't feel like I had to know the album.
Okay.
Like the experience, like she's a performer. She's that girl. She is who she thinks she is, point blank, period. If I left with nothing, was respect, like, period.
Okay. Okay, and that's good. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you had a great experience the first time. I've gone to like two of her shows, and
Oh,
then one with
period.
her and Jay. They're on the Run tour, and then Lemonade, and then Renaissance.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Lemonade
she
was
does
my
good.
last, like, I loved that album. That was my
Hmm.
last one. Yeah.
She gives you'll get your money's worth with her.
100%.
You will. I go to all of Jay's shows individually because again, he's my favorite artist, but
Mhm.
he's not over the years he's gotten better with stage performance, but you're really gonna just get bars.
Yeah.
And that's
Bars,
pretty
right?
much
In
it.
walking.
Yeah. He tried to do what he can. Little cute self with his little dreads. I want him to go back to his waves, but he already said his kids like Blue, Dad, that's who you are. Your hair, don't cut your hair. So he probably won't because he
Oh,
loves his girls.
that's
But shout out
beautiful.
to Sir too. So, but Atlanta also experienced a stampede after
Yeah, I
the
heard
show.
about that.
But however, it was due to a little girl spotted a bug and she ran from the bug, and you know how black people do when one run, everybody
We
else
all
run.
run,
And
right?
it caused a stampede and 9 people were reportedly injured.
Sheesh.
So Beyonce, you brought him out, but Atlanta showed out.
Okay.
Now we're gonna run into this here. You were there for this one. You were there for both of these two events I'm gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about this one first. Dukes and Boots. Now this also
Yeah.
took place here in Georgia. I don't know if
Mhm.
it was in Atlanta.
It was
was in the
just
outskirts.
outside of Atlanta.
Yeah. The Atlanta people that attended, they were not too happy. I was a little confused
Some.
where I saw more unhappiness than happy.
Negativity sells.
They weren't getting paid. These were people that were no, I'm talking about people that I know.
But I'm just saying that negativity is pushed way more than positivity. That's
Well,
what I can say.
Okay, well, hold on, because she was an ambassador for this, so she wants to speak to the good. But I want to dabble in it because I was
Yeah.
a little confused
No problem.
when I looked at it. I didn't really get country, and I want to understand. And whoever put this on, this is just feedback more or less, because whenever you do events, it's important to get that feedback, take it, and then when you do another event, you
Mhm.
execute it in a better way.
Right.
So the location, to me, I just personally don't think that the location was ideal for this type of event. Where was the hay?
Oh, there was some hay. I sat on hay.
You sat on it, and I talked about that. I was like, my homegirl had the hay, because the girl was like, there was no hay.
Yeah.
And I looked like, where was the hay? Why would they have it at the speed race
Yeah.
opposed to like a open, like grassy, like where more hay could be on the ground?
Mhm.
I just think that it should have gave more trail ride opposed to a race, a car race area. I don't
Agreed.
know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I think what happened was they sold out a bunch of times months in advance, and
Mhm.
so they wanted to expand to make it bigger, and that was the best location for proximity to the amount of people that they were selling to. And like advertised, 40,000 people were in attendance, so it's like it's not the easiest place to find in such a short amount of time when they were trying to expand. So I think that's where those two things came into play, because it was changed, like the location was changed a couple of times because it started off smaller and then it kept growing and kept growing. And so I think they did the best they could with the time that they had,
Okay.
and it being their first time doing this type of event.
Okay, so this is the first time. So this is feedback. So the next
Yeah,
year,
100%. I don't think that they are you
excuse me.
know, shying away from receiving any feedback in general, because it is the first time you do something, so you need to know, the ins and outs of what we did wrong, what we could do better, X, Y, and Z. But at a large scale, I think this is the first time that this particular group put on something with that many people in general. And, as is, I think that we are tough on each other as Black people. And so I think that for it to be, a couple of Black guys throwing up event to that capacity for the first time, I personally think that they did a really good job. Do I think that they had some errors along the way? Of course. There were things that could have been different or changed, but you only find that out after execution.
Well, you pointed out some things. This is their first time. I didn't know.
Right.
So since it was the first time, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
This first time you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Shout out to Aaliyah.
Exactly.
So I'm glad to hear that this was their first time. I would say it was success then if this was their first time.
Yeah.
Location is definitely key
100%.
for an event. As far as the type of event, the music, people were saying it was more hip hop based opposed to the country music they want. The girl said she really didn't even get to do any of her line dances that she practiced.
Right.
What would you say to that?
I would slick agree on that one too. I would say that I heard like a little bit of country music and stuff, but I think that they were diversifying the music, and I did hear some hip hop and stuff. And I was thinking about the line dance aspect as well because I was excited to do a lot of line dances.
Okay.
But I agree with that for sure.
I'm just so surprised. Like, where did all these cowboys and cowgirls come from?
Beyonce had a big influence on that, and I think that is so true. Like that
That's
Cowboy
dope.
Carter influence, and I think that was something too that was like amazing is that they did it. A successful event, no violence. Like I saw no fights.
that's a major
Everybody was peaceful. I was walking around, like although I spent time backstage because my friend was like, "Do you think our opinion is altered because we were in VIP?" But we were also in the crowd. Like we spent time mixing. So I felt like that I was getting videos with people. I was recording people's interactions, and people seemed like they were having genuinely a good time. No one was being hostile with each other. The security was there, you know. It felt like a safe space. And they had really great performers. Like, everyone came out to show out. So, although there are complaints, I definitely understand that. I think that you don't see as much of the positive reviews because there are them. There are there. And I've watched some videos and I've seen people saying, and I'll do it again. And I'll do it again, you know. So, I would do it again because it was fun. So.
I wish they would have had little Shirley there. They couldn't bring little Miss Shirley.
I don't know. I don't know the details about that. But I did know that the mom was getting a lot of backlash the last time I've seen her in
the news. Yeah,
in the news. She was getting a lot of backlash about having her daughter at a lot of grown events.
Oh, so she probably calmed it down, you think?
There might be a calmness in that area. I'm not saying that's true, but there may, because she was getting a lot of backlash about 21 Up and what's the baby doing there and you know, stuff like that.
Well, was the girl Janelle there?
The white girl? Mm-hmm.
She's biracial.
Oh, my bad.
God, let's be politically correct here. She does have a little bit of us in her.
Yeah. Yeah, that girl. I don't hear too many good things about her.
That's because, like you just said, the negative will be highlighted. But she is embraced. I think people don't like her because they think, for one, she's more white passing than she has the black side in her, unfortunately. So it may be her dad may be lighter skinned. And, you know, her mom is white. So I don't know. But she is mixed, though.
Okay.
And she's just been trying to defend herself. And it's just been a little... been hard. So
I heard from my perspective on her, I don't know too much on her, just what I've received was that there was an original girl who was a black girl who did the dance.
Tiana
or something, and didn't get as much fame from it or whatever because she didn't, from what I was told, is she wasn't given the credit to where she got the dance from. She built her fame off somebody else's dance, or they thought she was the originator.
Well, she gave her the credit once. How much credit do I got to give her?
This is all I know. I don't know much about this. So if she's saying she gave credit or whatever.
Yeah, she gave her the credit that one time and like tagged her, I guess. But like that's my thing. Like how often people got to give her credit? Like each time I do my little dip dive, do I got to wear a T-shirt like created by Tiana?
Right.
Like I don't know. And when somebody else pops, they can't help. If someone does a cover of your song, say you made a song, I do a cover, my cover eats, I can't help that my cover is better.
Same thing happened with Jacquees and LMA.
His cover was better than LMA?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she shut it down.
Yeah, she shut it down completely.
Like, hold on.
I mean, I guess it's cool that Tiana, if that's the girl's name, is not shutting down Janelle's stuff. But I mean, I don't think she really could.
She can't because of the dance.
Right.
But LMA.
LMA clean that thing up in 2 seconds.
Sorry,
so
babe.
I mean, I get it. I mean, being the person that it's like when you create something and you see somebody else, and it just happens. I think it's deeper than that though, because it happens to, and you said she's a biracial girl, so I understand, but it happens to the Black community so much.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where they come up with something,
Yeah.
they have an idea, and it's always taken and then
Yeah.
popularized by a different culture.
No,
So I
yeah.
think that a lot of the backlash that is coming from that is understood for me. I understand
No,
it.
I understood it, but then when I did the deep dive and saw that she was the biracial, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, she got a little.
I know.
But you know how
But
that
it's like
goes.
it's not really the biracial that's getting her through. It's the fact that she's white passing that's getting her by. No one's sitting here like, oh, the biracial girl's doing this. They originally are thinking this white girl has some type of rhythm and it's making her stand out in a certain way.
I don't know what it was because she just keeps doing the same little moves. I'm not super thrilled about it, but I guess that's what it is. I'm like, it look like stripper moves to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think she does. She's nice. I mean, it's cute. I think what she does is nice. I thought it was fire too, and then I saw what the backlash was. I try to play devil's advocate. I try to be on both sides. I can see where both people are coming from in a situation like that.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
But yeah, she was there. She was cute. She was doing her thing. Shout out to Janelle.
Shout out to Janelle. Now, speaking about somebody getting played, possibly, I guess, like a Coldplay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl. They were in your hometown, girl, Boston.
Not Boston putting them on the scene like that.
Child. They were booed up at this concert. So, Andy Byron, who has now resigned from his company.
Resigned is so crazy.
Yeah, because sometimes there's clause in your when you're in, because he's a CEO. And so when those stakeholders like on the board and stuff, they can make you like, yo, you gotta step down because you're giving the company bad lighting.
Publicity.
Mm-hmm. So he and his chief people officer, Kristen Cabot, they were booed up at the Coldplay concert. And yeah, Chris Martin of Coldplay had like panned, when the Kiss Cam had panned to them, like just called them out, like, are they having an affair? Like, he just called it.
No, he said it straight up.
Yes, and
they broke their embrace so quick.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. But then social media just went and found the wife's page, and I'm like, social media, they don't even give you like a time to breathe or find out news from the news. They just coming like, hey, we saw your boyfriend, your man, or something.
Right.
And then the wife cleaned out her page. She locked her page. She took her name off. And I was like, Now.
Sheesh. But what would you do? Come on.
No, I definitely would get low and all of that stuff. But, I mean, no one wants a public heartbreak. That's just horrible.
It's the worst.
Any type of heartbreak is horrible, but a public one, like you didn't even see it coming. Most of the times when affairs are happening, you probably do know, but like to happen publicly, now everybody's in your business.
Right. You can deal with it in private.
Yeah.
But to see that America,
it was horrible.
My heart hurts for her.
Yeah. And I sometimes hate to even have to talk about things because I'm looking like I don't like to talk about women getting cheated on.
Yeah.
Because it's just like
heartbreaking.
It's fucked up. Now.
But that man knows dang on well he should not have been at no public concert.
People don't care these days. Like the mistress don't have. Well, she was married too, so her husband got hurt. But everybody got hurt, and the kids. Everybody's embarrassed.
And you see the coworker. She's you know what I'm saying. It's just it goes so deep.
That's what I mean. The girl he was booed up with.
No,
she
but
was married too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about there was a coworker like right on the other side. If you look in the video,
what?
And she was just holding her face. You could tell that she knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people in your workspace know that y'all are married and y'all are
screwing.
Okay.
Child. Now, speaking of oversharing people in your business, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Oh gosh.
Oversharing, talking about she only takes 2 pairs of panties when traveling.
Definitely saw that.
And
she washes them in the sink. I'm not judging, but I'm just like, why? Why did you want to share that one?
At your grown age. But that's her white side. The biracials, again, are winning.
The biracials.
No, I know her mother just be looking like, girl, you do a lot. But no, she also has a show coming where she's talking about solo traveling.
Okay.
So I think that was like a segue into that to promote it,
Yeah.
to get people tapped in.
Yeah.
She also mentioned how she's a minimalist, like to pack, like, you know, whatever. I mean, I do overpack. I'm not gonna lie.
Too. And it's not beneficial.
It's horrible. Like I did like a 1-day trip to Miami. I had like 5 pairs of panties, like just in case. I mean, I'm a just in case person. Yeah. You never know if, like, you know, you have an accident, you know, you get like, I don't know about anybody else, but like if you just get like worked up down there, you just want to like freshen up.
Just switch it out.
Yeah. I don't know, but she just like,
but you can, that kind of also is a testimony to like how like paced her life is. You know what I mean? Because she can take them off, wash them, wait for one to dry.
She's so calm.
You know, like that's just like a pace of her life. Like nothing is in a rush.
Right.
She's gracefully traveling, washing in the sink, hanging them to dry off in the new panty, and while she's in the new panty, the other one's drying.
She probably doesn't even wear panties like that.
Exactly.
And she probably has those just in case she needs to wear them for a particular fit. That's what I'm also thinking too.
Because a lot that's not discussed enough too. Is like sometimes you don't wear them.
Yeah, some people free ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I have to wear it all the time because, like I said, I just get. I feel like it's just. Something will just go up there looking like, what the? In Georgia, all these bugs.
Not a bug going up there. I'm crying.
You sit down somewhere like, the red ants. You know they're known for those ants down here.
Yes, ma'am.
I have those ants in my car.
Oh.
If you park under those trees.
Yeah, they seep into your car.
Yeah, did you ever see those trails in your car?
No.
Oh, my God. My apartment had those trees and those ants get in.
Oh, I would lose my... stuff, girl. I can't with bugs. Yeah, I'm like,
this is the bug syndrome. But
I'm that girl that screamed and caused the stampede in the dang train station.
It probably made her feel so bad at school, like you caused a stampede. But when she goes back, oh my goodness, we're just about done because I know you have to get out of here. Oh wow, so. Simon that used to date Portia, that was married to Portia.
Yeah.
He's suing her.
For $500K.
Girl, for that low bedroom performance. Like, what?
These men. But, I mean, I think Simon felt played by Portia so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what do you expect? The woman literally married you after she got, introduced to you by somebody she was cool with?
By his wife?
Yeah, like, that was... Yeah, but weren't they cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what kind of motives do you think she has? The best ones?
You were the bag, homie. You got to be mindful. And speaking of being mindful, they're trying to say that Michelle and Obama was like throwing shade at Nelly and Ashanti. Well, because on Nelly and Ashanti, did you watch their show?
I have seen a lot of clips.
Okay,
and I've seen a lot of backlash.
We belong together. So, shout out to baby 𝐇𝐄. He turned 1 on the 18th of July. So, he's 1 now. And Ashanti still hasn't shown him, which is okay. Yeah. We'll see him eventually. So, Nelly has been pretty vocal about his parenting. He said he'll get all the nannies for baby 𝐇𝐄, but Ashanti's on her own when it comes to crying and getting up. I personally don't mind. I wouldn't mind that. If you give me the nannies, but he said when 𝐇𝐄 started walking, he with the homies.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But if I got nannies, I'm okay with that too. Hey, go with it. She's older, y'all. She's 43.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but she wants to be up and connecting. If she wants to be up and connecting, that's cool. But he also said he has the resources for them, for the nannies.
Right.
I see people complaining who don't even have the nannies, the baby daddies, and it's just them. I bet you would switch in a heartbeat with Ashanti and Nelly and have those nannies. Shut up. Not you. I'm talking to the people that's up there like, complaining about what he said.
Yeah.
He was saying, we're rich. We have nannies. I just don't feel like getting up. Go. Michelle was like, Obama was the type of man that was hands-on with Sasha and Malia. He was doing the night shift while I was asleep. You're talking about when y'all wasn't rich. Imagine if y'all was living in the White House with these kids, Michelle. I'm pretty sure Obama would be like, go get the nannies.
Yeah.
I think they're speaking from a certain tax bracket.
I think.
What do you think? What's
that
your POV?
I definitely see, like, you have the money and you have the resources, so why not use them? I can see that. But I think from a first-time mom and a first-time wife's side, you kind of want that experience of your husband and your child having this connection. I know Nelly has kids already,
Yeah.
and this is not his first rodeo with a marriage either. So I think that from
No, he's this is his first marriage.
he wasn't with the Chantel girl or whatever.
That was his girlfriend.
Oh,
this is his
okay.
first marriage.
This is first marriage. Okay, so whatever, long-term relationship. Just I don't know. I think from a more sentimental side, and not just we have the resources, we have the money. I think it's more about like just feeling like you're in a partnership with someone, and that they want to do these things, not that they can't, that they just want to wake up like, oh, my wife does this, so I want to do this for her. I think it's just coming from that kind of standpoint of just more genuine connection, more like genuine relationship. But
I see that
more
too.
feelings. I feel like this is her first for everything, her first marriage, her first baby, and so of course she's gonna want to do that stuff for her baby as well. But I mean, I did see the clip, and it didn't seem like she didn't care. It seemed like she did care. She has the money, she has the resources, but she wants you to want to like be involved emotionally, not just present.
Right. I feel like she knows exactly who she married. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everybody else is making a big deal.
I mean, I see that, but like watching the actual clip, it just doesn't seem like she's unbothered. Like it doesn't faze her.
What do you mean? You feel like she's bothered by it?
Yeah, because she wasn't like, I mean, to me, it didn't seem like she was just like, yeah, I'm going to wake up and do the baby stuff. And like, Nelly will come around when he comes around. Like, she's like content with it. It just didn't give off that vibe.
Well, with these type of shows, they're meant to stir the pot.
Yeah.
They're edited that way.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't believe that Ashanti would. She got her own money. You know what I mean? She got her own money. She's the type of woman. I don't think that she would stay anywhere if she doesn't want to. She will be out. Like, if
but I think she loves Nelly. I think she loves her relationship. I feel like you can love your partner and still want a little bit more out of them. I don't think he's not like he's abusing her or disrespectful to her, but I think sometimes I'm in a relationship, and I've been in a relationship for 2.5 years, and I feel like I can love my partner 100% and still want and desire certain things out of them. It doesn't mean I want to leave them or that they're making me want to leave. It's just like you can still want more. As women, we deserve everything, but I think that we can still want certain things even if you don't. You can agree to disagree always in a relationship, and I feel like she could agree to disagree. If that's not what he wants, that's not what he wants, but she could also disagree with thinking that he should.
But people are making it seem as if how he feels, like, oh, get the nanny, oh, she shouldn't be with him. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like,
I wouldn't jump to that.
That's what
extreme.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm speaking to the comments more or less, how everybody's positioning it with him and his stance on the inauguration. Girl, you should leave him. Every opportunity that they have a difference, everybody's automatically saying, oh, she should leave.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that if she's not happy with who he is,
she would
leave. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Right.
So
I agree with that.
Right. So everybody's just like, Shanti, she's settled. These are the comments that I'm seeing. I'm like, how are y'all saying that she's settled? What do y'all mean? She knows exactly who she married. This guy, she was with him for 10 to 11 years. It was on and off. She knows this guy. That's why she went forward to who she deciding to marry
Yeah,
him
to follow
because
through.
she knew the type of person that he was. I don't think that Nelly has changed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. His personality, his the way he moves,
Demeanor.
his
Yeah.
demeanor. Girl, that is Nelly. He's a Scorpio man. Baby. And so that's why I'm like, people are like, oh, she's Tyler Gunn. She knows who he
I
is.
think that, yeah. I mean, she's in her marriage. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
She knows.
Right. So I'm like, why y'all talking about leave?
But I feel like people be so opinionated and they wouldn't be doing the same thing.
That's what
I
I'm
agree with
saying.
you 100%. Yeah.
Y'all be so
do.
quick to act like this. If you were in that situation, you will be accepting. You will be happy. You'll be calm. He accommodates her in certain ways. He makes
Makes up
considerations
for the
yes,
things
exactly.
that he decides he won't be able
right.
to do.
He does the bus thing. You know what I mean? He makes adjustments. He does little things, but also he stands firm in things. He like, I'm not moving to New York.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I'm not moving there. Like, he wants
And
to
I
live where he
saw her
lives.
face then. It's like,
right. She knew
like,
that though. She knew he's not a he. He
she's
knows
not
that
interested
it's
in
just
that,
like
but-
two people that okay, Italians and Black people. We both have strong cultures.
Yeah.
It's going to be some give and takes with those. When you come together, if you date a person that's Italian or if you date a person that's Black, you got to know it's going to be some type of give and take.
Yeah, you have to be able to give and take.
And
that's for what she, like, I feel like it's hard because when you're in a reality TV show and you're putting, you're putting your business out there, you're gonna get feedback whether you like it or not.
That's why I want them to go into that little bubble. Right?
And part of me is like, people shouldn't be in other people's marriages like that. But it's like, if you put it out there, people are automatically going to do it.
That is a fact. So, lastly, relationships, little Haley Bailey, she moved on from DDG, popped up with her boo on the yacht.
Yeah.
I'm happy for her. What do you think?
I am happy for her, but I hate that I was rooting for them so bad. I'll take that back. I don't hate, but I was rooting for them so bad when they were together, and I'm just very disappointed in DDG. Accusations aside, I just feel like the way, like, I just wanted him to just be a better man. That's it.
That's it. I was rooting for them too, so I'm glad that she moved on swiftly, though. She did not sit and allow him to keep coming back into her life and play a game. She moved on, and that's all you can do. Shout out to her. She's an Aries.
Yes, Queen us. And I mean, we're going to do that, though.
Yeah, I don't play.
That's it.
Y'all replace. I will say.
We replace.
Y'all do not chase. Y'all replace.
We move the heck on. It's just something we have to do. DDG, he tries to, act like he's doing okay. I don't think he's doing that good without his love.
Without his love, because she seemed really sweet and genuine, Little Mermaid. And lastly, I wanted to touch on this before we wrap. Chris Brown will be in the A next month. Are you going to Breezy Bowl?
That's tentative. If God gives me tickets.
God, please give us both tickets, affordable ones, because those prices are a little crazy. But is that, what is it called, Truist?
Truist Park, yeah.
But it's open. I don't know about that.
Because
it
could rain, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because I was like, it's not a dome.
Yeah, it's not going to be closed.
I mean,
either.
He's probably going to perform in the rain. I've been to festivals in the rain, and I mean, when you're captivated by the talent on stage, I mean, it really depends who you are and if your hair is tolerated.
How to get braids.
But if you're just in it, like
I'm talking
let it rain.
in it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey. I mean, if you're in it, you're in it. Like, the rain doesn't really stop anything because I was in Puerto Rico for this Afro Nation festival, and the talent didn't make the rain adjust their performance at all. Like, they were still killing it. And so when you're keeping the audience hype, even the hosts, like, they were keeping us hype, that it was like, okay, it's raining, but it's warm, and we're just dancing in the rain, and we're just having a good time. So it's all about the energy.
Okay, so I may go if I get braids, and I'll go.
Yeah,
I've never seen him, and they say he gives amazing shows.
The last time I saw him was in high school, my senior year, at It was him, Trey Songz, and Tyga. And it
Okay.
was just the best show.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, he gave a great performance. I was like, I ate it up, okay?
Okay. Well, we are going to wrap it up. I know that you have to be out to your event.
Yeah.
Y'all be sure. Oh, wait.
This was fun.
This
What?
definitely was fun. But shout out
What were you
to
gonna say?
Megan Thee Stallion for moving on with Clay
Oh,
Thomas.
yes.
You want
Snaps,
to
snaps,
shout that
snaps all
out?
around.
Yeah, we see that. He's
I
an
love
Aquarius
us
too,
black
though.
women being loved properly, okay?
I want
Like,
that. I want. Hopefully, they
for
work out.
me too.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's happy for now. I don't even care. Honestly, I'm just no longer caring about duration for, people's relationships really, because I want you to be happy as long as it makes you happy. Like
Oh,
the minute,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like the minute it's not, like, just be happy in the moment.
In the moment. Okay.
And embrace yourself in the moment and be supported in the moment, because you get into like when Hallie was happy, I was happy for her.
Mhm.
So I think that until we're not being supported the way that we should be supported, I'm all for it.
Okay, that
But the
makes
minute
sense.
a woman is not being supported the way she should be, black women especially, then girl, leave that man.
Mm. Oh, and on that note, we are going to wrap. Indi, tell them how they can find you if they want to connect with you.
INDIWITTHETEA, Indi Wit The Tea, on Instagram and TikTok. And that's where you can find me.
And your other page.
Oh, my other brands. Shout out to my other brands. I don't forget about them. I love them just as much. At the HBCU Homecoming Experience, we are going to be in Martha's Vineyard at the African American Film Festival. And I have the I Said What I Said media page, and that's a blog full of nonsense. So definitely tap into that. We lit.
All right. So for the event that you're talking about at the
Martha's Vineyard, yes.
when does that happen?
That happens from the 1st of August to the 9th of August every year, pretty much around the same time, the first week of August.
All right. So you got that going
Yes.
on. I
Yeah,
know it's
super
going to be
excited.
fire.
Yes.
And shout out your HBCU.
Yeah, so my HBCU is Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama.
Nice.
Woo woo, Big
Woo, woo.
Hornets.
Big Hornets. And do you have any type of motivational gem that you want to share?
Keep going, even on the hard days. Keep pushing through. Faith over fear, always. And I have that tatted on me. So that's how much I believe in it.
I know that's right, Indi. Well, I'm so glad that we connected and we're staying in touch. And I'll be seeing you outside doing your thing. And I'm proud of you. I know you're gonna make it. Whatever you got in store for yourself, I don't know what you're really wanting to do, but whatever you decide to do, I know you're gonna flourish.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for inviting me on. I
welcome.
love your brand, Dope Chick with Ambition, because I definitely feel it. And I feel it in you, and I feel it in me. And I feel like we just need to keep ourselves surrounded by those type of women.
Amen. All right, so we're about to wrap up. You already know, to listen to the podcast, you have to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I mean, you don't have to like, comment, and subscribe, but you should. And
Yes.
follow me on Instagram, all of the social medias. Y'all should be connected to me.
Definitely.
Be sure to leave those ratings as well. Leave me 5 stars because I'm a 5-star chick. Where do I get that from? Also, be sure to listen to this podcast all the time because it's good for your mental, does not add to the mess. And I am the best podcast host ever. Duh. It is your girl, Candy Hustle. Thank you for listening to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Later.